Hello everyone, welcome to Spoken Word Sunday with Granddaddy G. This is our first episode of 2019. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel and sharing the videos and telling your friends. Tonight I'm going to read the first poems of the year that I've written over the past few years. I actually wrote a brand new poem this week. It's called The Man Who Wanted a Wall. And I want to dedicate this to Kevin Collins, who was a friend of mine from high school who was a couple years ahead of me at Mount Carmel. And he passed away in December. I'm so sorry. I want to send my condolences to his family and friends. And anyone that was a Facebook friend of Kevin, like I was, will understand why he would appreciate this poem. I think also Dr. Seuss inspired me to write this. It's kind of that style. But it's based on current events, as you can imagine. The Man Who Wanted a Wall. There once was a man who wanted a wall. He wanted it more than he ever wanted anything at all. He wanted it tall and he wanted it strong. He wanted it wide and he wanted it long. He wanted it to keep the other people out. They're coming to rape and kill us, he'd shout. They're bringing drugs and they're bringing crime. He would shout this to his people all of the time. And when he would shout, all his people would cheer. He would smile as he filled their hearts with hate and fear. The wall will cost a lot of money, he would say. This money the other people will pay. His people all agreed and cheered even louder. This was a man for which they could not be prouder. But then he said, from the people's taxes the wall will be paid. He said it will be worth it so they won't be afraid. But as time went by, the wall did not get built. He felt so ashamed and he felt so much guilt because he was in the business of building things, you see. All his life, for everything he ever built, he always collected a fee. Wait a minute. Could it be? Years later, he looked up and saw that the wall was built. He couldn't see over it even if he was Wilt the Stilt. It was built to the hilt. It was built tall and it was built wide. But this wall was built to keep him inside. Because one day someone discovered a paper trail. Seems a lot of people had to go to jail. He looked up at the wall from his sanctuary. The sign said, Federal Penitentiary. The man who once had everything had lost it all. All because he wanted a wall. Yeah, Kevin would have been hitting the like button on that one. And kind of on the same topic, these are the first lyrics I wrote in 2017. Civil war brewing, revolution stewing, winds of change blowing, all the cards showing, country divided, choices decided. Do you stay and fight or do you follow the light? Look for peace in the light. This I wrote January 3rd of 2012. It's called New Year and I. A new year has shyly shown her face, carefully wetting her feet, waiting and watching. Time has passed. Time has not yet arrived. We are eternally trapped here in the present moment. New Year and I. Next one is from 2016. It'll be the last one because it's kind of a purposeful little lyric from January of 16. Every day I try to do the best I can. Sometimes it's hard to look at life and try to understand. I want to see more colors above my head and in the sky. I want to see more rainbows appear before my eyes. I want to walk with a purpose inside my mind. Step into the future and leave the past behind. Some say every problem has a solution. Hard work can bring about a resolution. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Episode 22 of Spoken Word Sunday with Granddaddy G. Over the last 21 weeks, I've shared 75 of my original poems, and I probably have about twice that many left to go. So we have a lot more poetry in store for the rest of the year. I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much. This applause is for all of you.